Hey, what's going on? Alim here, and in this video I'm going to give you an update on where I am with Closer Academy. So it is 12:29 a.m. on a Friday night. I made another video right before this about a AI assistant API that I found called Vapi. I'll leave a link in the description and a link to the previous video where I talked about Vapi, but I was exploring it to see if I could use it as a voice AI for Closer Academy. It is pretty cool. You can talk to essentially a voice assistant and it handles all the prompt engineering and AI integration for you so that you don't have to chain together like 11 labs and text to speech and then handle all that workflow. It kind of does it all for you. But I did some digging. I was actually able to successfully integrate it into my Flutter project. I actually was writing some Flutter code here, and I was able to integrate it. I downloaded my Flutter code to my computer. I ran it locally, and then I used some ChatGPT actually to integrate it into the app, and it works perfectly fine. Like I was able to, it's not running right now. Maybe I can try to pull it up. But essentially, I was able to integrate it. So I'll check out Vapi right here on GitHub, and then I will just run it. So I was able to integrate Vapi and the SDK into a Flutter project and get it to actually take in a recording, send it to Vapi, and then respond with like Vapi's response. So I thought that was pretty cool. I definitely cracked the code there, but like it doesn't have some of the functionality that I want for Closer Academy. Like for Closer Academy, I want to be able to analyze some of the voice characteristics like, the words per minute. So the velocity of speech. I want it to analyze the tonality, so the pitch of the voice. And so I might need a little bit more custom model in order to do this. So I might just have to spin up a Python backend that actually will be responsible for ingesting the voice audio file and then sending it to various models to actually perform that type of processing. So that is one of the downsides to these APIs out there, is that these APIs kind of put you in a black box and you can only do what they want. So APIs are cool, but you having access to the core code and being able to do pretty much any custom implementation of certain things is very powerful as well. So that is an advantage that I have as someone who knows how to code. I'm not sure someone who doesn't know how to code or has a really strong working knowledge of using AI to accelerate coding they couldn't figure it out. So here I actually have my app running now, and I have this tab right here called Vapi. I'm surprised you can't see it. Yeah, it looks like it's gone. Oh, here, I actually have the code still, so I might be able to bring it back pretty quickly. If I go to ChatGPT, I actually had the code right here. So if I just swap this code out and hit play, I should get this button to show up. Okay, so while that's loading, let me see, terminal. Looks like that's loading here. Looks like the Vapi SDK is not there anymore. So it doesn't look like I'm going to get this code back. But, essentially I had integrated it and it was working fine. But like I said, I'm probably not going to go with it long term. I'm going to have to go with the custom implementation. So some more updates here. So I did that for about an hour, got that done. I was pretty happy about like getting the implementation in, but still not super excited about the future of that. So I'm going to go with a custom model. So what I ended up working on next was, streamlining some of the onboarding. We actually redesigned some of the UI. And so I've been working on integrating some of the new UI. We have a new logo that our UI designer put together. I told you in the last video that we actually onboarded a UI designer into the team. So this is the new logo that we're working with. It's going to be pretty sick. I think it gives off that AI kind of feel. And I really like the $sign emblem as well. So new logo, I integrated RevenueCat. And set up a project for Closer Academy, so that's good. And I integrated RevenueCat into the platform. I also added some custom code for requesting a rating so a user can review the app. I added some custom code for Mixpanel, app tracking transparency, identifying on Mixpanel. So these are analytics that I'm going to need to track the performance of my app. So having Mixpanel in the mix is going to be great, no pun intended. I also made some progress with the homepage and actually getting the challenges to show up here, and then integrating some logic so that only the first challenge is available for free users, and then the rest of the challenges are not available unless you're a paid user. And then I added that logic in the action flow editor here. So if you look at the action flow editor, now I'm tracking a Mixpanel event anytime somebody clicks that button, and then I'm doing some logic to make sure that the user can actually access that. So yeah, I've made some good progress. I think the app is starting to take shape. What I'm gonna do next is actually remove this VAPI tester from the main bar. And then what I'm gonna do is the chat assistant is now working. And so this is where I'm gonna do like the majority of the, the core user experience. This is actually gonna get removed as well. And the way you're gonna access this is by tapping on one of the challenges here. Then that's gonna take you into a page that actually gives you information about the scenario that you're going to be working with, and then it's going to throw you into the experience where you're actually going to be chatting with the AI coach. So overall, really excited. If you saw my last video, you saw that I have some early beta testers ready to go as well. For go-to-market, I just went in RevenueCat and set up a $29 a year beta access price. I want to get people to put some skin in the game, and then given that these AI tools cost money, I definitely need to make sure that I'm not going too far into the hole, and I'm getting good users who actually want to, participate in the success of the app. So pretty much spent about 3 hours from 9:30 p.m. to 12:36 a.m. And yeah, wired up RevenueCat, wired up analytics, did a little bit of research on AI. But I think I'm going to give up on just like trying to integrate other shortcut AI kind of APIs. And I'm going to go all in on creating that custom workflow. So that's my next task, is now focusing on the core functionality of the app. I think I have all the infrastructure and bare bones set up. Our UI designer is working on some pretty sick screenshots right now, and we're going to get the app set up for pre-order so that we can start indexing on the App Store and generating some demand. Overall, really excited. Today is August 31st. My goal was to have it in pre-order by the end of the week, but I definitely hit my goal for having a really basic MVP that's like shippable on test flight, and I do have a version in test flight now. If you are a sales professional and you want access, comment down below. I'm happy to give test flight access to those who are relevant to the actual customer base and the market. So overall, pretty excited about Closer Academy's future. I definitely think it's going to be a revenue generator. I don't think $1,000 will be a problem at all. I think we'll fly right past 1K. But I really believe that this has potential to be a 1 million ARR product as long as we keep chipping away and build a core infrastructure that has the potential to scale. And then I haven't shown you any of the cool UI yet, but our new UI designer is a badass, and he's been able to create some pretty sweet user experience concepts. So yeah, that's my update. Hope that you are having fun watching this journey. I hope to see you soon on the other side of $1,000. Subscribe, make sure that you hit the bell for the next one. See ya.